Well, hey there, it's Mr. Malte, and today we're going to do some art for Ramadan. It's the month of Ramadan, it's the lunar month, so it goes from April 1st until May 1st this year, and it's a month of prayer and fasting and celebration and contemplation. And so you can talk more about Ramadan, and Ramadan Mubarak just means happy Ramadan, basically. So feel free to take a moment and talk about that a little bit more, and Ramadan Mubarak to everyone who's celebrating. Now, the first thing I like to do is make sure that we have this in classroom. So teachers have thrown that template into classroom and you can open that through there. Come on back once you have that done. I'll wait. Just kidding. Now, remember to pause the video. Anytime something goes by fast or anytime it's a step, you can always pause. That's your wait time in the classroom, is the pause button. First thing I like to do, my friends, when I have a new slide deck and I'm just doing something art-ish or I'm not using the speaker notes, is to turn off those speaker notes. You can do it just with the draggy hand. See those three dots? They're kind of faint, but you can click and drag those. Two-hand dragging. Or you can go to View, and speaker notes are on, speaker notes are off. View, show speaker notes. Get rid of those. Got it? Remember, pause at all the new stuff. So we're going to do our background now. With nothing selected, you'll see the background tab right there. Let's go to background and color. And we're not just going to use one color. That's just kind of boring, right? Let's go to our gradients. And a gradient is just one color going to another color, gradient. Now we could use the gradients that are there, but again, let's not be boring. Huh? Come on, don't be boring. Let's go to custom. Color, so background, color, custom, gradient. Background, color, gradient, custom, background, color, gradient, custom, background, color, gradient, custom, background, color, gradient, custom, gradient, custom, boom. I don't know why this second one always pops up. It drives me crazy. Anyway, gradients work like this. This would be the top. This is the bottom. And when you have it selected, this is the color of those little buttons. So let's click it. And I'm just going to go to something like a dark blue. And even two colors, if I go to the bottom and now make this red, even that would look pretty good. If I want more, go to add. Boom. Press OK. I don't love how it blends and makes it kind of green there, but that's okay. I'm not going to be too picky. So that's how you get a custom gradient. And this next part will be an aside. You don't have to do this part, but if you want nicer gradients, I'm going to show you how to do that right now. So for nicer gradients, you can do this next little part. I like to look at a site called Adobe Color. New tab, Adobe Color. Great site to know about if you're teaching color or if you're teaching art and design. It's super duper. First of all, you have this color wheel, which is awesome. You can talk about, colors that are analogous, like next to each other, or monochromatic, which is tints and shades. Tints and shades always look really nice, right? And when we're doing our lanterns later on, maybe you want to look at this. Come on back and make your lantern something from this site, because it'll all match. Tints and shades always match because they're basically the same color that you add black or white to. Analogous will look really good. I mean, I go into classes fairly often and I see kind of some weird color choices, right? Where I'm not always sure, like, well. So just don't make something ugly, right? That'll help. But why I wanted you to come to the site is because here there's an Explore button. And this Explore button, you can search for things. I could search for, sunset. And then you get these pretty cool, little color swatches. Ooh, kind of cool. Right? And I could use even all 5 of these if I wanted to. So I'm going to try this one. I'm going to click on it. And I'm going to do this a few times. Copy. Back to my little art. Get back into my background. Color. Custom gradient. And it's really easy. There is the button that's selected. This is the color. Click it. I want a custom color. It's on my clipboard. Control V, OK. Boom, that's the first one. Then we go back to my tab, copy, back there, make sure it's clicked. There's the color, custom, Control V, OK. Back in here, copy, custom. I do have 5. Boom. Copy. There's the color. Custom. Did I do the same one twice? I think I did. Boom. Copy. Back up. There's my color. Click it. Custom. Enter. Back last time. Copy. Up. Last color. Boom. Custom. Control V. Enter. Kind of cool, kind of cool. So there you go. If you want to do it that way, you might have to watch that a couple times just to see what I'm doing with that custom. And yeah, it might be fast. You can always slow down the video. All right, let's color our lanterns now. So if you didn't do the Adobe Color, welcome back. If you just did the 3 simple colors, that's cool too. Now to do the lanterns, these are all shapes that I made. I just took shapes, put them together, because I have nothing better to do on a Saturday night. So there we go, there's our shapes. Paint can, and you can just grab a color, boom, and the next shape. Right? So simple coloring. If you would like, the even easier way is to click on this paint format tool 2 times once I have a color selected, and then I can just paint. So that's the paint format tool. It's a great thing to know about. Escape gets you out of it. So that's the paint format tool where you can click it twice, and you can use that to paint. Escape gets you out of it. Control Alt plus and Control Alt minus zooms you in and out. And then you can scooch around. So I kind of like that. Zoom in. Haha. Nice. And maybe I can make this different. Make it something bluish. Go with it. Click twice. Painting, painting, painting. Painting. Escape. The only tricky thing might be that these shapes, I have spun them so they are upside down. So if you want to do a custom color to make it look more like fire glowing in the lantern, in your custom, just for those shapes because they're upside down, this will be the top. And this over here will be the bottom, just because I spun them around. So it still looks kind of glowish, right? But you can still use the paint formatting tool and just paint them up. And you too, star. Moon and star, there we go. Awesome. And one last thing, this is word art. So go ahead and change it when you click on word art. Go from boring Arial to just something a little more fancy. Control Alt K makes it bigger. Control Alt J makes it smaller. Make it something fun. You could even bold it. You could give that a custom gradient too. You want that to glow too. Ooh. You could change the border size, though I don't love that. And one last thing, format options. You can also use a drop shadow. And a drop shadow will pop those words right off the page. Boom! So go ahead and have some fun painting these up. You can even watch this twice. I also tried, sorry, one last thing. I also tried going and selecting it all and getting rid of the border. And I thought that looked kind of cool too, right? But that's up to you. I just did that by doing a click and a drag. So have fun, and Ramadan Mubarak.